watching HALENVILLE Live with Fruitcake Tony. Woo!
What's up?
All right. What is up? We are live. It's Tuesday. Once again. Fruitcake Tony, Ed Dubreuil, Charles Greene in the house. What's up, fellas?
How you doing, Tony? What's going on, man?
Oh, it's going, baby.
It's time for some
Tuesday.
Van Halen.
We get to talk about Van Halen.
That's right.
All right.
Van Halen.
Yeah, but otherwise, things are swell. Charles, what's shaking, dude?
Good to see everybody. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
North Carolina's been really beautiful. We had some rain, but man, the weather's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous right now. So I can't complain about anything.
It got a little cold up here this morning, Charles.
Yep.
I noticed you're drinking a big cup of an impressive cup of coffee. Is that okay, Ed? What do you think? Is that an impressive cup of coffee? Let's go there.
Had ice on the windshield this morning.
Whoa.
Not good.
Yeah, it was in the 30s here.
Plants, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but not tonight. That was the last one. But yeah, it's turned a little cool up here in the northern part of North Carolina. He's down in the southern part, so he's totally done with it. But yeah, the days
north.
are lovely and enjoying spring time.
Man, it is here.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is here, period.
And you know what happens is you go from winter right to summer. It's usually all of a sudden it's hot.
Well, I keep seeing you guys. I mean, just 2 weeks ago, I'm hearing you got people on YouTube from up north. Let's just call it in the northern part of even the United States who are in like snow blizzards and stuff. And I'm like, man, that ain't right. That's just not right.
Yeah.
But no. Hey, we got an early spring, but it's gorgeous. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's been all sorts of T-shirts and barefoot and everything for us. It's going to change, though. It's going to change. It's going to get better.
Something to look forward to.
You're doing all right, man. I'll tell you what. I didn't get any snow this last winter, but hey, I'm going to embrace the summer. It's all good.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Look, we got a lot of shows we got planned for this year. This is a rock and roll year.
Yes, it is.
I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it is. A lot going on in our Mammoth show. The first one it's just a couple weeks away. We're going to get into that along with Mammoth. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the new Behind the Music that is going to be coming out in May. And that's very exciting.
That's not long either. I mean, with a couple of weeks.
That is. That'll be out. And I'm sure as these days pass, there'll be more info on when that Wolfgang Van Halen episode is gonna air. I'm sure it'll, as all of them tend to do, they'll air a bunch, but we
Yeah.
certainly want to watch it, the first time. But Universal has a YouTube page that it'll be on. So
Oh,
yeah, so
I know it's on Paramount Plus as well.
Paramount. I've stuffed a link up down in the description right near the top, and click that link, and it's a lovely little. It's a very, very short video. It's on YouTube on that Paramount Plus, and it's watch it.
Yeah.
Val's in it as well, and I can't wait to see it.
I'm sure she has a lot to say. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be great. And they used to do shows about. I'm not saying has-beens, but artists that have passed their prime. That's what their shows were about. Whatever happened to Milli Vanilli or whatever happened to whoever. But this is present. They're doing this on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which is pretty cool.
They're saying that they're going to remaster certain of the old episodes. I'm curious about the details, if how long the episode is going to be. I assume it's laid out with commercial to be an hour. I hope.
That's what they used to be.
Right.
So, yeah, that would be great. I mean, we think of Wolf as a youngster still. I'm sure a lot of us old Van Halen fans, we're thinking, Wolf is that 13-year-old kid with his Game Boy on the side of the stage, watching Dad. But he's got quite a career already. When you think about it, I mean, he started when he was 16. And what is he now? 30?
Well, so apparently there are a slew of other new episodes that they are going to do also.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so this is a part of a series. Okay.
Yeah, Belle Biv DeVoe, Trace Atkins, some of the ones that they named for new episodes.
Yeah. So click that link down in the description, and it's a very short 15-second little YouTube clip of this, and it's due out May 1st.
I remember when Valerie Bertinelli's footprint first appeared on Edward Van Halen's Public Image. He went from dressing one certain way, which was just cool as shit because he was Edward Van Halen, but that shit did not last long. I'm going to look back into it and actually get it within a month or two on a magazine cover. And I can see her tutelage, whatever you want to call it, on his life. I've seen it since the very beginning. I see it right now, in the way he is publicly presented, the venues and the places he chooses, because he chooses to be out in the public eye when he wants. So
basically, in a nutshell, what you said at first is she dressed him there for a little while.
She taught him how to talk. She taught him how to shut up and not talk, which was, watch it. It's one of my favorite aspects of Edward Van Halen's life is the Valerie years. I'll tell you something else. It's a really good read, and I've only seen an excerpt, but I'm getting the book. I'm getting Val's book. I want to read that book, and I want to get her take on being married to Edward Van Halen. Does that mean I'm going to believe every word comes out of her mouth? Not a chance in hell. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. But I want to hear, personally, from the lady who was married to Edward Van Halen. I want to hear some stories from her. It's just another aspect, getting to hear, and just not to jump around and not to stay on this for long, but the Alex Van Halen tapes we just got from Steve Rosen, I'm still just swimming in those damn things. They are priceless to me. And the fact that we have, you never let me down, Ed. The fact that we have all of this information on Edward from different sides of what I call the Van Halen mountain, and it's just going to get better. It's going to get better and better. You watch, a couple of years from now, there will be people from the Van Halen camp who I hope in a very loving fashion open up and start sharing stuff with us.
It'll happen.
I know it will.
So Charles, let me ask you this on that note. Why wouldn't Valerie's book be anything but truthful?
True.
I don't mean to say, to imply, let me step back. I don't mean to imply that it wouldn't be. However, I'm not just going to say, well, she said this about Edward, I'm just going to take it. I've never taken anything in the Van Halen camp as face value, because I swear to God, if you go to Michael and ask him a question about 1986, let's go to 86 or 85, and he gives you an answer, and you ask Dave the same question, you will not get the same answer.
Yeah.
But so that's not that they're both being deceitful. It's just that they're giving their side of the story, which is the beauty of it.
But I look at it as they're both the truth,
Okay.
There's usually a little bit of truth and
interesting.
Yeah, and they
I like, what, Tony, you're right.
They don't contradict each other.
Hey, how about this? If I don't like what she says about Edward, I'm just going to blow it off.
Well, I mean, I don't think that anything in her book, it might be her opinion.
Yeah.
But it's not damaging. No,
she loved him. She obviously loved him.
And she talks about her own issues too, her infidelity and all that stuff too. It's not just he's a bad guy because he did this. I read some of it. Yeah, I haven't
read the book.
I perused through it.
I've done an excerpt.
She's got a few books, some of them deal more with cooking and things like that. But there's always some parts of her personal life interjected with
Is there anything
the books
in there that stands out? That
I don't think so. No. From what I've read, no.
Do you remember?
Yeah, it's been a while since I read this. So it probably has dust on it, but it's back in my Van Halen library over here. But
not to cut you off, Ed. What's interesting with the excerpt that I read is what started off this whole thing was I was talking about her hands on both Edward's career, her input, and on Wolfgang.
Yeah.
And she discusses it in her book, her most recent book. She talks not directly about that, but it's blatantly obvious because she's opening up about, her whole life.
Yeah.
So it's a great read. And I'm looking forward to reading it. And I want to share it. I'll share it once I read all this stuff. I want to share some stuff and, make little comments here and there because, that's what we do. But yeah, I don't think she intentionally tries to damage Edward in any way.
No.
She's just trying to explain some of the same stuff that other people have been explaining over the last few years in these great books we've been to have.
Of course.
And she'll have a lot to say about Wolfie in this episode. Yeah. What's funny about Behind the Music, when I saw this MTV Behind the Music, Wolfgang Van Halen, I was like, shit, man, how many years I've been waiting for a Behind the Music on Van Halen? I mean, it's not Van Halen the band, it's Wolf. But, of course, there's going to be some of the band in there. But all these years I've been watching VH1's Behind the Music, on Motley Crue, on... Guns N' Roses, on this band, and that band. Everybody. I mean, they were 15, 16 years, seasons over 200 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I kept waiting for that Van Halen one, and it never came. And then the show was gone. I was like, son of a bitch.
There was everyone else under the sun. Why was there never a Van Halen episode?
Do they have to write off on it? I mean, do they have to approve it to do one?
Now they do, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if back then they did.
Got to get past the rev.
Because they did one on everybody. It was country, hip hop, rock, obviously, everybody. They even did behind the music on some shows as well, not just individuals or bands. So, and I kept waiting, and it never came. So here we are.
Well,
I love it.
Did it. So, yeah, we'll be curious to see what it is. I have to mute because I got to sneeze.
Oh no!
I know.
And what's Wolfie's what's his guy? I forget his name now. It slips my mind. His
Elvis.
The guy. I'm sure. Partner? Yeah, I'm sure Elvis is gonna speak as well, and somebody else that they showed in the trailer.
I don't know.
Anyway, they show him on stage, next to him, helping him out.
But go.
Matt, was it Matt Bruck? Was it Bruck? I think Matt Bruck is also in this.
Yeah, go. There is a link. Go watch that. It's down in the description. The first.
Thanks,
link
Ryan.
See, I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. All right. So for tonight, also, we're going to give away some stuff later.
Good.
Yeah, with some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia. A big fat question.
It's a good question. I would not call it easy.
So for tonight, we're gonna score you guys and girls. First of all, for your car or your fridge in the garage or your cooler. Your Main Street 2024 sticker, brand new design. Brand new.
Man.
And we're going to score you also a set of new Main Street guitar picks. Like that is one. And a green one.
Oh, that's nice.
Looking like that. So 2 picks and a sticker courtesy of Main Street, North Carolina's premier Van Halen tribute band.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll venture there a little later on. Yeah. We're getting excited around here with this concert about to approach. I know I am.
It's going to be here before we know it. A little more than 2 weeks away, right?
It's long coming for you guys, too. I feel like you're getting some redemption now.
Yeah. 2 weeks from Friday.
Yeah.
Is when it is.
Yeah.
So expect a Show Me Your Pick episode on Saturday, but you will see a pre-show Mammoth live stream here with me and Charles at the venue. We're going to start that 6 p.m. Eastern. So look for that. That's Friday, May the 10th. That's in 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from this Friday. So yeah, we are counting down as we speak, and there'll be more shows between now and then. Mammoth is in Europe still, Charles. They're in
Yeah.
their last week of European dates over there. So
How many shows are they going to have in the U.S. before we see them? Just a couple.
yeah,
Uh,
I think 4 or 5
I thought it
in.
was 4. I thought we were the 5th. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool, man. They've gone over there and warmed up in Europe, and they're coming here and they're going to start the real shows for us, Tony. That's how it's going to be.
So the place the place that you guys are seeing this at is, I heard, it's quite the complex. Casino.
Gorgeous. It's
yeah.
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Are we gonna see some shenanigans? Are you guys gonna let loose?
Oh, let's just put it this way. If I get into any shenanigans, it's going to be that guy down there's fault.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one who will probably go to jail and need to be bailed out. Let's just throw that out there right from the get-go. However, you got a really nice casino.
Yep.
They really do. And I really personally can't fathom not at least going in and doing a little something.
Throwing a few dollars in.
I'm gonna be at the Cherokee Casino. Christopher Silva would back me up 100% if I need anyone to write a letter for me.
Oh yeah,
write a letter.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna be there a couple of hours early. We got a meet and greet. There's gonna be a casino right there. Yeah, I'm gonna be in there and we're gonna see what's going down. Hey, you never know.
Hey, it's okay. Charles has a note from Christopher.
We will have some downtime after the meet and greet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And we're gonna walk around and look around at the place. You guys will get a look at it in real time.
yeah,
It'll be really cool. It's gonna be really cool. And
yeah.
WVH is gonna just kick ass. Oh my God. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
We're gonna look at the place tonight. Actually, yeah, but we are gonna be on site and most likely walking around while we do this live stream.
And hopefully Brendan and I can do some color commentary, and
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope
that'd be
so.
Great.
I hope so. I like it when we're live and that occurs. It makes it a little bit better.
Kind of like the Mean Street concert. That was like a year ago, actually. This month, wasn't it? Last April.
Yeah, that's about right.
I remember coming on with Brandon and yeah, we had a blast just watching you guys and interacting with the chat. And I mean, obviously we couldn't hear you much until you went out in the parking lot and stuff, but
yeah. That was a fun night.
Yeah.
I watched him give away 60. I don't know how many how many guitar picks did you give away that night?
I would say between ours and Jay Turner's, a couple hundred.
Yeah, wow. 60 was lowballing it. Every single human being that he came in contact with got one or two guitar picks. He was just bam, hook them up, say hello to them.
Yeah.
Tony was doing what we call networking in the YouTube community. He's what he was doing. He was kicking ass, man. It was cool. It was really cool.
Nice.
No, they gave us some very cool shout outs on stage while we were live.
And you introduced them.
Yes,
absolutely.
He did.
That was Show Me Your Pick night, and I had a pocket full of picks. And they all got them. Yeah, they did.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, we're looking at a Mean Street show here this summer.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I'm catching Steel Panther the night before Wolfgang with my daughter Ashley in Greensboro.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
still not really sure where the venue is. She's taking me, so I'll let you know all about that. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to go live from there or what, but I'll shoot some video and post it and stuff. But it's going to be a father-daughter night, so that's
What
going to be
night
a lot of
is it?
fun.
So it's on a Thursday,
Yeah, it's the night before.
and it's not in the Coliseum.
No, it's in a smaller venue. I don't know the venue. I can find out, but I forget. I don't remember.
I think I know. I can't recall the name of it, but yeah,
But it's going to be a really cool show. You guys are down with Steel Panther, so
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
hilarious.
oh yeah, it's going to be great. It's gonna be great.
Love Steel Panther. Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, we should say hello to the chat. It's going
we should.
crazy.
I love these guys, man.
Yeah.
Let's see where we are. All right, let's see. Let's open up the chat, guys. Sorry. It is Tuesday. Thanks for being here, everyone. And, you know, these guys open up theirs, and I don't. I purposely wait to see because I like the surprise. I like to see you dudes. I'm going to open it up now. So, boom. So that's why I seem so delighted when I open up the chat every week. That's why, because I don't look before. It's not like I'm looking, you know.
Right there.
Ryan, OU812 in the house. Good to see
you,
you,
Ryan.
Hey,
sir.
Ryan.
Right there, man.
Boner Jams, what's going
Boner.
on?
Good to see you, Boner. Right on, Boner.
All right, R2, R3 locking nut in the house. Our Van Halen bro, what's up?
Right there,
What's up,
R2.
R2?
Right on, bro.
Dudes. Ryan Hall, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Ryan. Love you, brother. Right
What's up,
on,
Ryan?
man.
Yeah.
My music
Right on,
line.
Ryan.
All right, let me scroll. Jay Santiago in the house, Charles.
Jay, what's up?
You rock, Jay. Right
And
there,
Hit
bro.
Metal Works right
Oh,
behind.
hit metal.
Yep,
Good
what's
to
up?
see you, Hit
Right
Metal
there, bro.
Works. Check
Right
your
on.
mailbox in this next week. May
Yep.
take a couple days up getting up there to Canada, but never usually over a week. So yeah, good to see you, dude. All right, Gretch Zeppelin, what's up, dude?
Gretch, what's up,
Right
brother?
on, Gretch. Right there, brother.
On.
Good to see you, man.
All right, there is John DeShane in the
All
house.
right. On
Right
the couch.
John. Right on, brother. It's good
Relax.
to see you, man.
John.
Relaxing on the sofa.
All right, let's see. Christopher Live Sober, what's up, dude?
Chris, what's up?
Good to see you, Christopher. Boom, right there.
We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
All righty. So,
Oh, by the way, Tony, if we need any gambling advice at the last minute, don't worry. We both got him on speed dial. So Christopher will be there for us at that same time. Don't worry. And he can talk us down. Right there, bro.
yeah, he'd rather us just place our bets with him.
Well, maybe not that way, but
Yeah. He's our guy. He's our guy.
darn right.
I know a guy.
All righty. Let me see. Who did I see up here? Quentin James in the house.
Right
Where
there,
Oh,
is the
shit.
Slipknot kid?
Boom.
The
There
horny
he
little
is.
Slipknot kid is in the house. He is. What's up, kid?
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Right on, brother. Right on, man.
The online lessons sounded like a good idea too. Maybe have like a little Zoom, little song a week or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, it's Quentin James.
It's all good.
I saw Sandra in the chat earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was way up top.
Scroll up. I'm still scrolling now. I ain't loafing.
Oh, you're going up?
I'm going up.
Oh, okay.
Bottom. I did. So I get to read. All of you guys comments. Mitch, what's up, man?
Right
Hey,
on.
Mitch.
Sure.
Right there, brother. Good to see you, bro.
All right, Al's G in the house. Ed.
Als, what's up?
It's good to see you, Als. Right on, brother.
All right, I'm
Hope
still.
all is good, man.
If you're just joining, say hello in the chat with us. It is Tuesday. This is Halenville Live. We're talking about the new news with the Wolfgang Van Halen behind the music tonight. I'm still scrolling.
Hey, Jay Santiago, turn the live chat on so that Boner can see you, bro.
Yeah.
He's there talking to you and you can't see him, brother.
Blue Mox, what's
invisible.
up?
Blue Mox, what's up, brother?
Hey, Box, right on, bro.
All right, he's the first one in. I'm going to go all the way back.
Yeah, there's a few
All right.
more in there.
There we are. There's Polly Walnuts. What's up, man?
Polly, it's good to see you, man. Right
What's
on,
up, brother.
So Charles, you spoke of the shenanigans at the Mammoth show.
Mhm.
You spoke of the casino. There's Randy Price. What's up?
Hey, Randy.
Right there, brother.
But where there is a casino, there's a bar nearby.
I hope so.
Probably more than one.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not driving. I am, though. And I am working the next day to some degree. I have things I have to do the next day. So I'm not going to get plastered at the casino and then take my car out of gear and roll down the mountain back to Charlotte. That's not going to happen. But when I get there early before the show, I can have a couple of drinks and then see the show, and then I'll be fine by the end of the show. That's responsible. And I can definitely and will definitely be doing that. That's a given.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I will. I don't have to drive, and I don't have to work.
No, and so you can get plastered, and I'll be your designated bro, and I'll keep you out of
staying
trouble.
Up there that
Yeah.
night. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not too turned on by the casino part, but the shenanigans part, maybe.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
All prize, what's up?
Walla Cries, right on, brother.
What's up?
And Guitar Man 45 Bo just popped into the
Yeah,
chat.
just
Good to see you, my brother. Right on.
What's
some
up, dude?
pizza.
Right on.
It's hard to walk into a casino or even buy a casino and not be drawn into a casino. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. I go buy a slot machine, and God forbid somebody hits a slot machine while we're standing there watching. I'm gonna play fucking slots for an hour. I'm sorry. I'm human, and that's my thing. So I'm planning on me. I'm planning on. I'm gonna be at the Cherokee Casino. I'm gonna gamble on something, man. I mean, I'm of age. My God.
Yeah.
How many times I can remember being in Vegas and not being of age. Like within 6 months, and not being able to go into a casino because I was 6 months too young.
Oh, what a tease that is.
I remember that shit. And so, I it's a lot of fun. Playing slots is kind of, we can talk about it a little bit. You're just getting in there and just mingling a little bit. And I'm not necessarily going in there to play Texas Hold'em or anything of that nature, but it might happen,
Maybe we can make that part of our live stream, Charles.
Oh, watch Charles win the big one.
You winning a whole pile of money.
This is the thing. I'm showing up there expecting to lose money. I'm going to have a certain amount that I'm going to spend. I'm going to walk in and expect to lose it. But damn it, I'm going to have fun doing it. Now, if that doesn't happen, that's great, but I don't care because I'm really not there for that. I'm there to just enjoy the experience of the whole package. Because we're lucky to see this band where we're seeing it. It's hard to pick a better venue than this place. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It is.
And it's in a beautiful place. Oh my God. No, we're definitely
There's Jay.
Hey, there he is. What's going on, Jay? Right on,
Jay.
brother. It's good to see you, bro. We love you, man. Right on.
All righty. Yeah, let's look at that place, man.
Jay, not Jay, but Christopher's already laying down some rules that we need to, definitely abide by, and he knows he's down. Last great place I was at that I could gamble was a dog track in Florida. Well, it was a casino, and some of the other guys I was with, they were doing the Texas Hold'em thing, and it was adjacent to a dog track. So I placed a couple of bets on the dogs. It was interesting. It was fun. I didn't win anything. I didn't do well at all. I don't think I had been to a dog track in 20 years. It's not my thing, right? But I just happened to, our hotel was right next to a casino. So I went to a casino to have a beer, and that's what happens. You cannot go into a casino, and if you have money and you're of age to gamble, it's fun, man. Just don't lose your shirt, babe.
Did you see Ryan's?
I see it.
Love
you
dogs.
Rock, Ryan. I fucking love dogs, man. I love dogs, man.
Especially if they win you money.
The other day, just yesterday, Quentin James sent me a picture of one of his dogs and of one of my dogs, both of them female huskies. And the general consensus between both of us is we miss the hell out of those two dogs, man. Flat out. Anyway,
that is a nice
dogs.
place.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Photo really doesn't do it justice.
So Tony,
there's more photos.
you get a suite?
No.
Tony's styling and profiling, man. I'm just cruising in and hanging and leaving, but no, he's making a home out of that place for a day. I think that's awesome.
Tony's gonna wake up the next morning like the Hangover.
Golf course right next door too.
Oh, golf course. Oh, look out.
Not taking my clubs. No. But just saying.
Well, as long as we don't hear stories the next day that start with allegedly.
You might. So and I hope they're not of the bad style, but
Legal terms.
no, I didn't even mean that.
I'm sorry, but my attorney told me I can't say shit. All right?
No comment.
That's funny. Yeah, Tony, that place is beautiful, man.
It is. That is nice. It kind of reminds me of Foxwoods in Connecticut. Big tower out in the middle of the woods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you see this beautiful building, and you're like, wow, look at that.
God, the view you must get from up there is just...
Yeah.
This is on up there, too.
So you're in the hills.
In the Blue Ridge Mountain, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Guitar Man 45.
Holy moly.
That's a lot of babies right there, brother. 4 dogs, 8 cats, 4 ferrets, and 9 chickens.
Damn.
Man.
That's freaking awesome. That's awesome.
And 30 guitars.
I was going to say more than that.
Yeah, a lot more than that.
Well, it's funny. So, just a little side note about Bo. I love Bo. So, I can hold up this guitar, right? It's a Jackson. It's just a Jackson Dinky, right? No big deal. Inexpensive. Yep. I love it though because it plays really well. But he'll go. Wait a minute. I got one of those. And he'll go grab one, but it'll be a custom shop or it'll be a Pro Series, Pro Mod, and it'll be just spectacular. but he'll do that over and over again. And that just goes to show you he's got really good taste.
Yeah.
Right there, Bo. Love you, man.
Yeah, nice place up here.
Wow.
That is spectacular. It's beautiful. You know, it's right up there, and that's where people go to vacation, bro. Right there. That's it. Up near the Blue Ridge Parkway, where you can access the Blue Ridge Parkway from up there.
It's right there at, if anyone vacations up there, it's right at Maggie Valley.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
So how many seats in the venue? Do you know?
We're gonna look at the venue in a
I don't remember. I knew it when I was looking for tickets, but I don't remember. I'd be wrong if I guessed. I'd be wrong.
No, it's coming up. Yeah, so there it is.
Oh wow. That's nice.
Yeah, so you got a small upper deck with, you know, various levels that you see there on the upper. You know, looks like you got the Lincoln suite up there. But that's it.
That's great. And you guys have great seats too, so
Yeah,
you're gonna have a good time.
5th row here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we really realize just how good the seats are we have until we're going to be in those seats. We're like, I could wad off a piece of paper and
we're in the middle too.
I could literally hit him with a wadded up piece of paper.
Oh, you're in the
We'll
middle.
get some of the best Wolfgang Van Halen WVH footage that we've ever gotten. And it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. Epic.
It
You
is.
get to see him up close. You know, I there's a lot of aspects of WVH that I love. We talk about Wolfgang all the damn time. Wolfgang this, Wolfgang. As fantastic as he is, the fact that those guys are fucking so accomplished. They are such rockers. The guys who stand behind him, they have an air of confidence about them that shows flat out. Because they've got everything that they're going to play right. They got it. It's in their pocket. They deliver it. They deliver it great. When we got to see them do a short set with Guns N' Roses. And it was dynamic. It was really, really good. So I am looking forward to seeing sort of what me and Tony are going to see is going to be like the next live evolution that we're going to experience to these guys. They're going to have now, it's been almost 2 years, Tony, since we've seen them.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
In April, almost.
So we're going to really get to see in real time here just, see if they've improved. I can't wait to see them play the new album live. Holy shit. There's some incredible. Look, to the guitar players, this is not all just shred, but he kicks ass in segments throughout all that new album, and it's going to be spectacular. I'm going to get as much of it as I can on video. And you should be able to see his fingers touching strings as close as we are.
Yeah, take a bow. It's going to be great.
Yes. Fuck yes. Can't wait. Can't wait.
I know. So we have to be at the venue part of the place at 3:15, and all the stuff included is all the stuff that's normally included in a VIP package, but there is what he is calling a socially distanced sound check meet and greet. So and it's a Q&A, and those guys or a combination of them are out on the stage, and however many of us are up against the stage, a little away, and ask them stuff. They play stuff. It'll be fun.
Do you have a question ready
I
for any
don't.
member of the band?
I don't.
I do. I'm
You
not going to
do
share it,
already?
but I do. I do.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Right
I've
on.
been thinking about it. I'm going to have fucking WVH standing right in
Well, I
front
have
of me.
two, but yeah.
If I can
it's
get two
tough to
questions, I'm
tell.
going to ask two.
It's tough to tell of what you know is actually gonna go down and how much, you know. But hopefully so.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can interact a great deal
How many people
with
do you
him.
think are in the meet and greet? Any idea?
No more, I would say, than 60.
I
Yeah.
was going to say no more than 75. I was going to say that. Just
Something like that.
when we were purchasing the packages, there were just a certain number, and it's not like there's 200 of them or anything. It was a smaller number than that. I think Tony, you probably closer. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so it won't be a lot of us, so we'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, and
Are you guys going to disclose your questions to each other so that you don't go asking the same one?
oh yeah,
Oh,
we will.
absolutely, absolutely. I would tell you guys,
That
but
would suck.
I don't have it. I don't have it yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on at least one or two good questions to ask. They're going to be inundated with questions. All those fans are going to try to show them love, just like me and Tony. But we all know that only me and Tony count. So I'm joking. I'm not an asshole. So, but if I get an opportunity to ask Wolfgang a question, I want it to be something unique, make him think for a second, and we'll see what kind of answer he gives.
Right on, Charles.
Yeah.
You know who I'd like to meet though is his mom.
I was just going to say
Yeah,
that. It must be Val.
you and every other American male. She's
Well,
gorgeous,
not
beautiful.
so much that way, but
Yeah,
just to say,
yeah.
you remember me?
It's her
I was a
birthday
little-
today.
Oh, yeah, Tony, now that would really be cool. I would love to be a fly on the wall right over your
Yeah.
shoulder, brother, at that
Yeah.
moment.
I would love to ask her that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, today's her birthday, 64.
Right on. Happy birthday, Val.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Nice. Let's give a right on. Happy birthday.
Absolutely, right on. Happy birthday.
And she has a new love interest as well.
Ooh.
Now, okay, can I point out the obvious, Ed?
Yeah.
How much like Edward Van Halen does that man look?
You know what? I thought the same thing when I saw the picture. I said,
Immediately, I
whoa.
looked at him and I said to myself, whoa, dude, that's,
Yeah.
I noticed it immediately. Handsome guy.
Yep. I
you
don't know who he is or what he
making it
does.
better.
Right.
I noticed that immediately. I couldn't help but say something. But anyway, maybe she sees something in him that's unique and cool, man. That's cool. Hey, I wish her love, man. Absolutely.
Well, Charles, you never know. Mom and Andrea may be out there with them, not on, but out on the road at the time.
You might get to see
know.
Valerie. This is exactly the kind of venue where she might just kind of hang out at. This is nice. It's not your
that would be
average
so
club.
Cool.
Okay.
And
Right.
yeah, if I met her, of course I would ask her that.
Now I am going to say this, Tony. If I leave you in the casino, and I wake up in the morning with you sending me videos of you hanging out with WVH, you decided to go to the casino because they stayed there overnight. I'm going to be really envious, and that'd be badass, brother. I don't know what else to say. That would be cool.
Well, yeah. After the show, I'm gonna see what's up. You better believe it.
Yeah, you never
The
know.
propensity for something like that to happen in the casino at this venue on that occasion is quite high. A member of the band would be any single member of that band would be cool to see him and just give him a shout out.
I'll be outside of the tour bus doing this. Boop, 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 boop. I'm kidding. I would not do that. Certainly not. Wolf, I'm not going to knock on your door.
Allegedly.
Don't worry. I'm not. No.
Last time we saw those guys, they were driving out of the parking lot in their tour bus, driving away from us.
Yeah, and you guys were crying, right, in the parking lot?
Well, we did get to see Dirty Honey, which was absolutely priceless. So,
yeah,
you know.
Kind of a consolation prize, though. I mean, when you think about it.
Better than a consolation prize. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
No, it was a great show, as Charles said, but still, it hurt like hell because I came to see Mammoth, you know.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I like Dirty Honey. I do. I certainly do. But now.
Did Dirty Honey end up playing a longer set because Mammoth didn't play? Okay.
Yeah, they did. They even made it a point to let us know that because I think the way I can almost do it word for word, he said, you guys paid good hard-earned money to be here, and because Mammoth can't be here, we're going to play a few extra songs and make it an extra long set just for you. I got it almost word for word. That was badass.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And a great show too. Great show.
You know, good for them stepping up like that. You know,
I didn't hear a single backing track either.
that's good
no,
too.
None.
It was right after COVID, and it had been quite literally, other than my own half stack, the first live killer, straight up Marshall in my face. Les Paul right in front of my face that I had in it had been a year and a half. It was crazy because I'm used to seeing that shit all the time.
It was right in the house stuff was right there. His cab was just a couple steps and it was, it would almost shave your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
In a good way, though. Yeah. They came out that night, and the first thing I thought in a good way was, this guy does not have his guitar this loud. And it was, it was those house speakers, stage left where we were.
Yeah. It was in our base.
They were 4 feet away.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Making his hair jump.
Yeah, it was a great experience. My chest was thumping. Every time the drummer would hit the bass kick drum, I feel it right in my chest.
Oh, yeah.
It was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Although I will say, the greatest feeling of chest thumping I've ever experienced at a concert was AC/DC for those about to rock. That was incredible. Incredible. Balanced sound. Not that it was so loud that it was like that overwhelming.
But it was loud.
It was loud as shit. It was loud as shit. But it was balanced. You know, it's interesting. We listen to music differently now. We use different tools to listen to it. And back in the day, you know, I always likened to Judas Priest live, Screaming for Vengeance. I was thinking that Quentin was trying to learn Screaming for Vengeance. And the quality of the stage sound, Marshall stacks essentially, PA system, The sound was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. I can remember seeing Ozzy in '84. Damn, it was good. I mean, good. And has it improved? No, not really. It was just as good then as it is now, to my ears. You know. Period.
Well, that year, Charles, for those about to rock, I saw that in Greensboro, and I was in the upper deck, and those two cannons on the side that
Oh
were
boy.
really high,
Yeah.
they were, man.
Oh boy.
Man. Yeah.
So Tony, Jay Santiago had a question for you. I don't know
What
if you
is
saw it. He wanted to know if you played any instruments, or are you just a major music fan?
I play guitar and bass.
There you go.
I do.
Yes, he does.
I am a player.
And he's
I play more bass than guitar, but I do. Yeah.
and you've been in bands.
And I've been in bands.
Yeah.
Tony does a little singing. I said it, Tony. Damn
What?
it, I said it. I know. I threw it out there. That's all right.
Yeah.
I don't like to say anymore now. I'll let Tony.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I sang in bands. I play guitar, have all my life. Play bass. Love playing bass these days. I've really gotten into bass in the past couple of years, and I fucking love it. You know, I do.
There's a lot of joy in playing bass. There really is.
I don't know what my thing originally was always acoustic stuff, you know.
Okay.
But you know, I love my electrics. Don't get me wrong. But the bass, I never played bass until about 4 years ago. I got a bass, and I got another bass after that, and I just love it. You know, the fact
Fingers
that
are-
I've played all my life helped, but I love the bass. I love that you can read bass tabs in real time through my ears, and it's tough to do that with the guitar with everything that's going on. But no, I love the bass. I feel a little guilty playing more bass than guitar, but I do. I play far more bass than I play guitar.
Do you use your fingers or a pick?
Both.
Oh, both. Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to use a pick
Yeah.
because it's a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to learn that doesn't involve a pick. So trying to get there, but it's most of the time when trying to learn stuff by ear real quick, it's with a pick. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm just so used to it. But when I want to sound good or try different things, slapping different, I try not to use a pick when I play bass. I try not to, but I end up because I suck, still. As far
It's
as
easier
those
to
types of
articulate
techniques.
clearly with a pick. You can
Those
articulate more
techniques,
clearly.
yeah. No, I we all subscribe to all these guitar channels, and I subscribe to a bunch of the bass channels that maybe a bunch of you guitar players don't even know about. But nah, it's all good.
Yeah, Bo, it was all Judas Priest and Iron Maiden for me too, bro. I saw them simultaneously a couple of times as well.
Sky Prop, welcome, dude.
And the quality of the
Welcome,
sound we were hearing was spectacular. It was spectacular.
All righty.
Although I will say this, the sound quality at the 83S Festival, you could get into some pockets where it got a little sketchy because they were projecting it. And the way they were projecting it for such a long distance, there was an echo that at a certain point that you had to, they overcame the echo by a new set of cabs out there producing the same sound at the same time. So it was a little weird. Okay. But there was a sweet spot that was more than a quarter mile deep that was really good and almost a quarter mile wide. Sweet spot. Incredible. And you got to think about this. It hadn't been done before like that to that degree. So, the learning curve. And one of my friends, I never talk about him. His name is Dave Ratt, was the audio engineer on that day. And I might tell some stories about him sometime. Anyway. But
Nice course up there, Charles.
that's freaking
I didn't do
state-of-the-art.
part of the
State-of-the-art.
eras. This
Kurt
is part of the
5150
era.
is like there right now mentally. He's there playing golf.
No, I'm just. This is their slideshow. I didn't do this. I dig it though.
But so my son and I are at an outside venue at the North Carolina State Fairgrounds about 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago now. It's an outside venue show. I'm trying to think. Carolina Rebellion. That's what it was. So we're talking Seether. We're talking all kinds of great. Hailstorm, Theory of a Dead Man, Hinder. Avenged Sevenfold. It goes on and on.
Wow.
Stone Sour was there. Oh, one of the best days at a concert I have ever spent.
That's a great lineup.
Outside. It was beautiful. But I can remember my son and I, we had these really two sweet spots. It's on YouTube. I may even grab it and pull it out and let you guys show a picture of it. You can see me and my son sitting there about 28 feet from the front of the stage. And it's a stage shot somebody took looking out at the crowd video, and so you can see it. And I've never felt a thump in my chest from the volume and the music coming at you like that ever before. That was very unique. It was a little, I kind of started getting a little worried because it was quite literally like a fist to the chest. And I was standing there with, all these people and other people were mentioning it, making it a thing. I'd never experienced that before, but the quality of the sound was as good as I'd ever heard it at a show. It was fantastic, but it was powerful. I guess the word I'm looking for is powerful.
So crisp and just boom.
I have
banging.
never experienced that kind of, and it's from these hanging. They're on a chain. I can't remember what they're actually called, but they're they're monitors, but they're in series. They're power speakers, is what they are. And there's like 25 or 30 of them in a row. They're cabled together, and there'll be two of them, sometimes 5 or 6 of them. They really enhance the outside experience. They didn't have those at the US Festival.
No.
They just had
towers.
Yeah,
tower after tower after tower. But it was all good. It was all good. Yeah, Stone Sour Boner Jams. You darn right, man. You darn right. Corey Taylor is one of the best front men I've ever. He's top of the pinnacle of front guys, man. He's awesome.
I think I saw Stone Sour at Ozfest, one of the Ozfests I went to.
You get to see a side of him that you would never have known about because he's Corey Taylor in Slipknot.
Right, he's not.
And you actually get to see a side of him. He's an incredible individual. He's got a brain on him. I don't know if you guys know this about Corey Taylor. Corey Taylor can do 5 things at one time. He's a master at multitasking on a ridiculous level. There's stories about it from roadies and shit in Slipknot folklore. Look it up. Check it out. Look at Corey
Really?
Taylor.
Wow.
He's a good read. He's interesting. He's smart. He's fucking intelligent, real intelligent. And his Stone Sour music is just, I said this before, not that I'm an authority, but I'm a fan of Slipknot. Every single Slipknot song, I don't care how dark, deep, down the song is, there is a sweet melody in every Slipknot song. And if you'll listen to Stone Sour, you'll hear it in that music. Check it out. Check it out. It's one of the greatest things about that band. Love them.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, kids. Let's take a break. Let's go to the fridge. Garçon.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Can't do that, then you got to get up and go to the fridge. We're going to give you time to do that because we're going to pull some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia. So you can skip across and make you a quick sandwich. Better hurry back. All right, nearly impossible Van Halen trivia for tonight, April the 23rd. We're going to score you out a pair of Mean Street guitar picks like that.
Those are cool, dude. God, I love those graphics.
So you guys should be thanking me first only for the reason, Charles, is Jay can't play now. So you guys don't have to worry about Jay Turner winning. He wins a lot around here.
He can't play for his own merch. You guys lucked out. I want one of those stickers for the back of my truck. I said it.
I'll bring you one in a couple weeks. I certainly will.
Thank you. See how that's done, guys?
I'll give you the pick, too. I'll give you the pick.
Nice.
Of them. Yeah. We're going to give you 2 Mean Street guitar picks and a Mean Street 2024 sticker. Nice. All brand new guitar pick and sticker designs that they got. They're throwing them out to an audience near you in the Carolinas. So go check them out. You'll see us at a Mean Street show this summer.
Yes, you will.
Doing some type of live streaming. Yeah.
Louis Villarreal is in the chat, gentlemen.
Louis, good to see you.
Right on, brother. It's good to see you, man.
All right. I trust you kids are wandering back now. All right. All right. So how this works is I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to show it on the screen, and you're going to answer over in the chat. First correct answer that we see is the winner. There's a trivia winner's email down below in the description. You'll find it, trivia winner's email. That's what it says. And you'll email me your name and address so I can mail you out this cool prize pack. If you hadn't won here recently, we'll seal the deal with other local guitar picks, Charles Greene's All Roads pick, and Ed Dubreuil's his pick.
You know who just popped in the chat?
Who is that?
Andy Carson.
Andy Carson.
Right on, Andy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Andy, good to see you.
Station 5.
All right. So you guys are just in time. We're going to get into it. So good luck for tonight. Your nearly impossible Van Halen trivia question is... all right. Get ready. Here we go. All right. This Van Halen song is essentially the same as Last Night, and that's a song recorded for consideration for Van Halen 1 with different lyrics. Name that tune.
Pull that out of your hat, gentlemen. Hey, ladies.
You said hat, right?
I said hat. I caught myself at the end there and made sure I went the right road.
I can name that tune in 2 notes.
Great answers coming in, you guys.
Yeah.
Excellent answers.
Nope. 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 Still not Jessica Alba.
But it could be. It should have been some boner. That's pretty good. Good answers. Good answers.
All right. No takers. I see a lot of good answers, though. A lot of Van Halen tunes.
Um,
All right. I don't think anybody. All right. Don't spoil it, Jay Turner. God damn, bro. Jay, what are you doing, man? I'm giving your stuff away, and now I can't give it away because you're giving it away. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good answers, guys. Good answers. Keep them coming.
Jay Turner. All right, kids. What's the answer here? All right. I need a Van Halen song title.
Okay, so I see the answer, you guys. It's just not all at once. It's
We
done.
need all of it at once. Need all of it at once. Beautiful and girls. It's not it, though. Top and Jimmy.
Ryan Hall.
There he is.
Yep.
Ryan Hall. Hang
There
'em
it is.
high.
Yep.
Right on. All right.
Right on, Ryan.
Okay. Right on, Ryan.
Well played, bro.
Ryan, resend. I know you've won here before, brother. Resend me your address so it's at the top so I can send you out. I know you hadn't won here in a minute either. I'm going to send you the guitar picks. Let me know whose guitar pick around here you don't have, and I'll make sure you do.
Right on, Ryan. I'm glad you won, Ryan.
There is.
Did you see?
There is Monique in the chat. What's up,
Monique?
Good to see you.
And Ben Tom is in the chat.
Oh, he is.
Tommy. What's up,
Love
Tommy?
you, Tommy.
Oh,
Good to
wow.
see you, Monique.
Bro. Yeah, and so Jay Turner, you give me a bunch of these guitar picks, and I'm gonna be giving these away next week and the week after. So, or let me do it like this. Right.
So OU812, Ryan, had the right answer. He just did it one word at a time.
3 different lines, yeah.
In 3 different lines.
Right.
And my heart was going out to him big time, guys.
Because he was effing around.
I know, but I couldn't do anything. I wanted to say something I couldn't.
All right. Jay won't do that next week. Jay will let you guys sweat because Jay is a pro at this. Jay knows everything about Van Halen. I can't write these questions hard enough. I've said that before, but yeah. Let them sweat, Jay.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Let's scroll back up. I
That's what I'm
believe we missed. I may be wrong, guys, but I believe we missed a straight answer for this question before. And let me see here. Let me just double check and make sure, you guys.
No, Andy said Blood and Fire. No, I don't see it.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me see right here. Where does it say? Where does Jay say, there's your hint? Where does he say that? Because there's a spot where he says that. Okay, there's where he says it. Okay. Interesting. It's not there.
Nope.
On my screen, it's not there.
Why do you ask, Charles? What's not there?
There's an answer that came in right after it says, there's your hint. That's not the same as it is on my screen or Ed's screen or probably your screen because of the algorithm, the way the thing rolls. This is one of those instances.
Whose answer is it?
Andy's.
Ryan, OU812, answered the question correctly before he wrote it in 3 words in the chat.
Let me
but it's not on my screen here.
It's not on mine either.
Let me go back. It might just not be by there's your hint. Let me go. I hadn't seen it yet. I'm reviewing. Hang on.
I hadn't either. And I'm sorry to bring it up, but I just want to be fair.
Hang on. I'm reviewing. All right.
YouTube doesn't allow the answer.
That's right. OU812. His first after that is a 1-word answer that says hang.
Yep.
And then M, and then hi. He had all the words, but you got to put it in 1 word.
Gotcha.
Write it out.
All right.
If that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, and I believe so.
The first correct answer that I see.
And that's what I see. I see Ryan Hall, the very first one, and that's what I see on my screen too. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure that we were covering everybody because we'd have had to give 2 prizes out. That's what Tony would normally have done. So, anyway, very cool, very cool.
All right, I'll strangle Jay Turner later.
Yeah.
I love you, Ryan Hall. Absolutely love you, bro.
All righty. All right, Jay, I love you, my brother.
We're going to be
Van Shipman, what's up, bro? Good
Van, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's happening, man?
We're going to be very close by to them at the Cherokee Casino, aren't we?
Who is that?
Jay Turner, isn't he going to be? He's going to be there.
Jay, are you going? I know Jay's going to the
he's going to
the Sammy.
Maybe he's not going to this one. I was supposed to see him at Vi as well. I miss Vi and Satriani. I was going to hook up with him there. No, he's not. He's not going, Tony.
Yeah.
I assumed he was. I just assumed he was.
And like I say, we'll be giving away more cool Mean Street merch in the weeks to come. So stay tuned for that. And a big announcement here on the channel before we take off tonight. Big announcement. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All righty. Ryan Hall is the big winner for tonight. Yeah, Ryan, I'll be curious to what guitar picks that you do not have, and I'll make sure I include them. Yeah.
Interesting. So, God, I want to say something about this because it's interesting. It's got my interest up, and it happened in real time here because of the answer. You know, just as a backstory, I made a comment on YouTube, Facebook. Somebody posted something about a recent George Lynch. I think it was a show, and my response to that show was I just wrote the word Lynch, Lynch, with like 3 apostrophes.
Uh-oh.
Right? And I got one of those notifications, hate speech or whatever I think it was, or something like that. And I didn't even take the time to try to explain to them that was his last name. And I was just, you guys get it, right?
You can read between those lines real quick, Charles.
That's what just happened with Hang 'em High.
Oh.
It wouldn't allow it to, would not allow one of our Ryan to write it out in real time. And so it split it up, boom, 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 like that. He had to do it to get his answer out
Because he couldn't type the whole thing in.
And
okay,
and I've experienced that.
Well,
and I had to say some
I understand. Oh. So Ron, I am happy to send you. Since we don't know what the actual. So send your stuff to Ryan at the top, and I'll send you out. Let's see here. We're going to send Ryan the 2 picks. We're going to send Ryan this Main Street decal.
You mean the one that I wanted for my truck? Jeez, Tony.
You want this one?
I'm kidding. I'm joking. All right. That is so badass, man. God, that's going to look good on a truck. It's going to look good.
Get out a couple of more of these plectrums for Ryan. All right. Yeah. So Jay has sent along a few of these. So we'll be giving this Main Street merch away. You can get it for free if you go see them, but you gotta be kind of close up, and like that.
Ryan says not necessary.
I'm happy to, Ryan. I'm absolutely happy to. Yeah. I didn't realize that it wouldn't let you type it in the chat.
Yeah, he's really just pointing out the YouTube quirks, what occurred.
Oh yeah,
and I'm glad he did. Right. That's interesting.
That is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have occurred to me.
Jay's like, free hell. I charge for those decals.
So we got an honest bunch of guys and girls in here.
Well, except for our 2.
Let me. I didn't say that. If there is anybody else who felt like that they typed in their correct answer and it didn't let them, and they thought they might have won, I'm happy to send you a prize pack as well.
Absolutely.
I am happy to. So yeah. But yeah.
Tony makes it good. That's awesome.
That was weird how the answer.
He's Ryan's saying to please send it to someone else if you insist.
I mean, I'm happy to. I'll just say that it's very cool guitar picks, and yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yep. Yes, Monique.
So Andy is saying that he did it also. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if it happened to anyone else. That's interesting. Now,
All right.
I've made that response for George Lynch. I've been doing that, just one word saying Lynch with a couple of exclamation points. I've been doing that for years. I've probably done it on at least a dozen times. Never had any issue, and it happened one time. So I don't know. Oh, Monique, back to your question. Not really backstage. We're doing a meet and greet before the show, a VIP meet and greet. That's not really going backstage.
Socially distanced.
Yeah, socially distanced. I'll see if I can throw something at him, though. But Tony's going to bail me out of jail, Monique. It's going to be all right. I can't get into too much trouble. It's going to be okay. I got to keep him out of the casino. That's really my main thing. Or I got to go in there with him. We're going to have some fun.
I can't wait to watch
We're
this.
going to have some fun.
I don't know any lawyers up that way.
Oh, God.
I got a couple of phone numbers, dude. It'll be all right.
Oh, God.
We'll be fine.
So Your
I'm
Honor.
going to show up, and Charles is going to hand me a couple of grand in cash, and he's going to say,
Bail.
give this back to me right before I leave.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right.
That is one of the problems with bank cards and credit cards and things like that, because it used to be before I went to a show, when I was, let's just say I was 20 years old, I would be in my bedroom. I would be dressed and ready to rock and roll, go, and I would make a decision how much money I'm taking with me. Am I taking everything I had? Am I going to take $100? Am I take? You can't do that with a damn bank card.
Yeah, you got to be
You can't
careful.
do it. You don't want to, because you never want to be somewhere without the money. You might have an emergency. You might need it. You might want to use it.
Mhm.
You might be on a roll at the casino and need some extra fundage.
It's all about self-discipline.
What you need is enough money to pay the bail bondsman. And you need to determine what that cost is going to be before you leave, and take that amount specifically for that reason,
Oh, my goodness.
just in case.
So get used to saying sorry, Your Honor.
Sorry.
It was Tony.
We're talking about DUI here, not assault. Come on.
The two Utes. What? Did you say Utes?
I know. But yeah, no, you take however much you need.
Yeah.
I've bailed a couple people out of jail after concerts too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so have I. At a Sammy Hagar concert.
Ooh.
I do the same thing.
Up in New Hampshire. Yep, a friend of mine. See, up there, it's kind of weird. You have to. You're in this corral to drink. You can't buy a drink at the bar or at the stand and go back to your seat. You have to drink in the designated drinking area. So during the show, you want to be at your seat watching and drinking. But
Sure.
you can't in New Hampshire for some reason. I don't know why. It's live free or die, but apparently you can't do it.
Just don't do it with a drink in your hand, babe.
So my friend, I'm not going to name any names. My Kathy and I had some dear friends of ours come with us to see Sammy Hagar up at Guilford, New Hampshire, which is right next to Lake Winnipesaukee. Beautiful venue, outdoor shed, place, and he had a little too much cabo, and they wouldn't let him back in the corral thing to get booze. They cut
him off.
They put a stamp on his, some sort of weird, like scarlet letter on his arm, so that when he showed his wristband, there was a stamp there saying "Don't serve this guy." So he still tried to get. He went to the men's room and he washed it off and he tried to get in and they recognized him, and all of a sudden he disappeared toward the end of the show.
Oh,
so we're looking for him. We're like, where is he? I went to the men's rooms and everything. And then we're in the parking lot, and the owners of the place, they were driving around in a golf cart with a couple of security guys. And I said, hey, is there a place, like, if somebody got detained or whatever, is there a place that you guys, like, hold them or whatever? He goes, yeah, they ship them off to Laconia County Jail. I said, oh, great. So I had to drive to the jail. This is a quick story. Sorry.
No, you're good. I love this shit.
So his wife was bullshit, and me and Kathy and his wife, we're driving down, and we get to the place, and we get inside the lobby or whatever you call it, and there's a guard station there, and you can see through the windows, and the way they have it set up is you can see all the branches, you can see all the rooms from that point. And all you could hear was this guy saying, effing asshole, effing asshole, and pacing back and forth and through a window. And
it was him.
So it was him. So we're like, oh, we're here for
wow.
we're here for so and so. And they're like, yeah, you probably won't be able to get him out until morning. I'm like, why? He goes, you hear that guy yelling right there? That's him. I said, oh, shit. So we drove home. He ended up walking. His wife wouldn't come to pick him up in the morning.
Ooh.
She was so mad. He ended up walking down the back roads of New Hampshire toward a friend's house that lived quite a few miles away, and went to his house and then got a ride from him to his house where he had hell to pay.
Did he get to see the show?
Not the end of it. No, not the.
But he did get to see Sammy and Mike, right?
Oh yeah, he got to see Sammy and the Wabos. This was back in 2007 or whatever. But he you know, it was great. He missed the end of the show.
The irony of it is, he goes to see Sammy and Michael Anthony, and then before the night's over, he gets to dress up like Michael Anthony in orange.
So he was put in a community cell or whatever you call it, but he was the only one that was mouthing off to everybody. He was upset. He was mad that he got caught and he got taken away.
He was drunk.
Yeah, he was drunk. But it's all good now. But it was funny at the time. The next day, I was like, I wonder what happened with him.
I think I know who you're talking about, Ed.
No, you probably don't. But anyway,
one of the guys you've spoken about before.
No, not one of the guys that I go to concerts with. No, this is a different person. But yeah, it was. Looking back on it, we all laugh about it. But hey, remember that time you got arrested at the Sammy Hagar concert? And you didn't get to hear the song Mas Tequila because you had too much of it?
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
But how many years did it take him to pay you back?
Oh, he didn't have to pay me back. We weren't able to bail him out.
No, he spent the night in. He just did time.
He had to spend the night, and then they let him go in the morning.
Yeah.
So we were going to bail him out.
The most convenient thing to do in those circumstances, to be honest. And they should have told you that before you went there, that he was taken there drunk, and they are going to hold him now for 24 hours.
Yeah, it was just like a PC kind of thing. It wasn't like he had to go to court or whatever, like anything like that. They just held him, and
Yeah.
but we could have got him out that night if he would have behaved, but nope.
It's
So
the belligerent part that they don't like.
you and Kathy went home, and his wife went back the next morning and got him.
No, no, she didn't.
No, he
She
had to
didn't.
walk.
She would not. She would not pick him up. He walked to a friend's house who lived like the next town over, and his friend drove him to his home. Miles away, whatever. It's probably a good. He lives in southern New Hampshire, and this is in the middle of New Hampshire. Near the
He was in the
mountains.
doghouse for a while after.
He was. He was. She doesn't take any crap from him. So, but it was hilarious.
Good for her.
Not happy.
Good for her.
For my side of it, it was hilarious.
It's all about perspective, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Mama is not going to be happy if that happens.
Nope.
Hey guys, Louis Villarreal's got to go. It's good seeing you, Louis. We love you, brother. Be well.
See you, Louis.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Nah. Hopefully, the drunk experiences out with your buddies at concerts are in your youth before your marriage.
You get to know your limits and because who wants to go to a show and get so plastered that you don't remember the show or you end up in the parking lot and whatever.
I did.
I've never had that happen.
I've had it happen once or twice, but usually, if it was a Van Halen show, never.
Right.
Never. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy Carson's got to run. Be safe, Andy.
Yeah, Andy.
See you, Andy.
Station 5, Chattanooga. So Charles, Mammoth WVH is winding their final week in Europe right now, and they're coming back stateside starting May 2nd. Okay. They're going to be up in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and they're going to work their way down the East Coast all the way to Florida, and they're going to pop up and see Andy in Chattanooga.
Nice. He's going to see the show before us, I believe.
His is after ours. He's going ahead of ours.
Yeah. No, I think it's after. You're correct.
No, well, that show is after ours. I didn't know if you said he was going before.
No, I was mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's going, he said, so yeah. Yeah, I'm curious who else is going up here, Charles, to this Mammoth show. Maybe Ty Price is going.
That's a possibility,
I
actually.
think he mentioned it a while back. I'm going to ask him.
Maybe.
Yeah, find out. It'd be nice to see Ty. We haven't seen Ty since the Guns N' Roses when we had dinner.
That was nice to meet Ty. Had with him and his wife. Ate dinner with him. Yeah, I hope he's going. But we are going to be talking more about this show. It is 2 weeks away. So this venue up here, this is the only, some months they have events there every weekend, but others they don't. All right.
Wow.
You're
going to be very comfortable, Tony.
So you can see that Mammoth is in May, and there's nothing around it.
Wow, the Little River Band is still around.
Yeah. So they've had a lot of stuff in the winter and in March, but nothing in April, just Mammoth in May, and one more not until July.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm
Listen, comedians and musicians.
Yeah, Brian Regan, Jeff Foxworthy. Who's Rodney Carrington? Is he a?
He's a comedian.
Oh, he's a comedian. Okay.
Funny. He's funny.
Gary Newman. Wow.
Get the hell out. Really?
Ministry and Gary Newman. He's the one who sings Cars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na in Cars. Da-na.
Oh, no.
Ed,
now that damn song's going to be in my brain.
Sorry.
I'll be going down the freaking highway tomorrow. Jeez.
Yep. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow at work, you're going to be going, Cars. Da-na. What do they call those? Earworms.
Those moments happen. I just throw on some damn early Roth era Van Halen. It'll fix anything. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
I'll send you the video, Gary Newman video, after the show, Charles. Just for you, man. I will. All right, so let's get to it. So this Saturday night here on the channel, the way back in June of 2020, when we first started all of this, me and Steve Rosen did Aerosmith for episode number 1 for Show Me Your Pick. That was June the 20th, 2020, 7/20/20 is what that was. And we've done 196 weeks since.
Wow.
So you started
out of
with
197 weeks.
Wow. You started with the Bad Boys of Boston.
We started with Aerosmith.
Yep.
But this week on Show Me Your Pick, we are gonna revisit we're gonna spotlight the Joe Perry Project with special guest Charlie Farron.
Absolutely.
He was the singer of the Joe Perry Project, plus he was a singer in Fahrenheit.
This is a very special show.
That band, if you don't remember Fahrenheit, notice the two names Farron and Height. They opened the whole 87 tour, third stage of the Boston tour. They called it Third Stage, that album.
Yep.
Yeah, and he still opens for everybody. He still is out there on the stage. Charlie Farron in the house this Saturday night. Yeah, we're talking.
He's going to have some incredible stories for us.
He has toured with so many people. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I saw the Joe Perry Project. I saw him a couple of shows. One of them was at the Wiltern Theater in Hollywood.
Yeah.
With Y&T. And it was the last time I was out in public with Robin Crosby. Ironically.
I wonder if Joe Perry Project played the Sunset, like the Whiskey or the Rainbow or whatever, any of those.
Well, the Wiltern Theater is a small venue, a smaller venue. It's a theater, and that was in Hollywood. So that's it right there.
Charlie, next Saturday or this Saturday, Charlie's going to share a lot of cool stories. Charlie's going to show us A lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool memorabilia. Charlie's going to show us a lot of guitars. Some really, he showed me some today. Just gorgeous, just I mean, bling, look like something straight out of ZZ Top, Billy Gibbons.
Yep.
I mean, God, but you guys are in for a treat. So do plan on coming back here Saturday night for Show Me Your Pick. We got a big show for you. Charlie Farron in the house, special guest. Yeah.
I've got
Excellent.
I've got a pretty good story too. I've been to the man's house. I've been in his house with him.
Excellent.
So Saturday night. Yep.
Saturday night.
Excellent. Excellent.
It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
Nice. We're gonna have so much fun. I met Charlie earlier this evening, and great dude. We spent some time talking, and he's a great dude. You guys are gonna love him. I can't wait to hear everything that he's gonna talk about, but it's gonna be fun, and I hope you guys are here with us Saturday for that. That's this Saturday, April 27th. Yep. All righty. Yeah, let me see. Am I missing anything? All right. Guys and girls, before we get going, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming week after week. And thanks for loving Van Halen. Thanks for being a Van Halen fan. That's the main thing. We know you're not here for us. You're here because you love the mighty Van Halen. And so do we. So thanks for the company. We'll be right back here next Tuesday talking all things Van Halen and WVH. We certainly will. It's a privilege to do it. And we so look forward to it and glad that you guys share in it with us each week. I can't think of too many other things to talk about beside Van Halen. I swear.
It doesn't matter what you talk about anyway. You're going to end up talking about them eventually.
Yeah, I know.
I do.
Right. Like a cat. You always come back to Van Halen. How does that happen?
Well, this is the thing, guys. This is Halenville. And around here, doesn't matter if you go north, south, east, or west. Every single road is going to lead you to some Van Halen. I want you guys to have a great week. Enjoy yourselves. Call a friend you haven't talked to in a while and say what's up. Have a great time. And rock on. See you guys later.
Yeah.